Yo, let's see if this audio is working. Yo, perfect. All right, go ahead and close that out. All right, so let me go ahead and get this shared real quick, and then we'll hop into it. Okay, why is that not showing? Okay, that's showing now. Now I might have to do it on this side. It's showing now. That real quick. All right. I think that's all that. All right. So let's hop over onto announcements. So plans. I know yesterday I tried to start live and things happened. It kind of cut off and it wasn't letting me set it right back up. But I kind of somewhat went over what I did to get it. My Minecraft Slugterra. So I'm gonna go in a little bit more depth of it. Um, so let's start with this. That. This over here. Alright. So I have at least that ready. Okay. Let's move over to this screen. So, of course you kind of hear the music in the background, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, I use the Modern app. That's kind of what I've been using most. It's pretty similar to CurseForge if you haven't heard of that or even heard of Modern. Essentially, they're mod loaders. So, say if you want to play Slugterra, of course I have a few down here, especially some Digimon, Cobblemon. But I really kind of prefer Modern over anything. There's not really much of a difference if you choose CurseForge or Modern. I do know there are specific mod loader specific mods, if that makes sense. Uh, Yesterday, since I couldn't get that to work, I kind of did join one of my buddies on CurseForge for one that was specifically only on CurseForge, but that's besides the fact on that. Um, Besides the point. There we go. Um, Anyways, so of course I have Monitorinth, as you can see. So to get that, also you may have to log into your account if you have one. Yeah, something like that. But besides the point on that, so what I did is you could literally just go into Google, search up Modern. I already misspelled it. Let's go. Go to Modern, download it. Very straightforward. You go ahead and pretty sure there's more options. So if you have Mac or Linux, you could also get it. But if you're using Windows, either you go ahead and click that one, or you could just go ahead right back up to the top, hit that, it'll download. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. It'll pull up this. Oh, let me drag, please. Give me. There we go. It'll pull up this kind of little box. I don't know why it full screen, but simple. You just hit next. Should say just install or add. Since I already have it, it's kind of pointless on that. But you just hit next. It should just go straight to download where you want it, and then it'll just download. It's done. Finish. Then of course you'll have it. You'll be able to pull it up. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Bad. Go back. There we go. There we go. Okay. So once you do that, you'll open it and it'll let you log in. And right now, if you just got it, that should be kind of empty. You don't have anything. It should have like options of different mod packs you could hop into, I believe. Let me put that back up. But what I did was, depending on if you want to create an instance or just find a mod pack to play, you can do either or. Usually what I did was I did try the main mod pack for it. So it should be under Discover Content. And you could just straight up just look up Legends of Slugterra. It should be by. Hold up. I'm double checking this. Right this way. There we go. So it should pull up for Blitzcrew. That's the mod I've been using. I don't know why it's not pulling up mod pack. Mod pack, it will show up the drift, and that's kind of adds a little bit of a lot of extra stuff, and it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just not what I had set in mind. So if you don't want to go that route, or if it even matters to you, the choice is yours, pretty much. But what I did was I'd create a new instance, set up. You can name it, choose what loader. I think correct, should be, I have it on Forge. So, create a new instance, setup, Forge, what version are you using? Actually, I think... Actually, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more easier to start from mod or mod pack. Then you could go to the mods, find Legends of Slugterra. Okay. Start off with that, add the instance. And if you already have it, of course it's going to have it. But let's see, new instance. It'll already have the Forge, what game version. You just change the name, change the, I guess, the profile pic, if need be. Then you install it, of course. And then it should give you one of these over here on this side. You can click on it. Browse content to add anything extra mods you want to add to it. So this is either this one or backup one I've been using. I use both every once in a while. I'm pretty sure it's backup one. But these are the kind of mods I've been using. I did kind of turn off Fantasy Furniture and Pam's Harvest Craft. It didn't really add what I was hoping to add in Slugterra, if that makes sense. So I kind of just turned those off. But if you want to run while I'm running, these are the exact ones I've been running. Oh, that has to update. Go ahead and get that updated. Also, a side note, if you ever get a thing where it's like, oh, update, make sure you please make a backup, kind of like this was, before you play it, or you may have to redo the entire process again. Because some reason the game will crash, because one of the mods, once it updates, it doesn't, words. It won't be compatible with the others, if that makes sense. So, always be sure to make a backup, and then update, then see if it runs good, then you can go ahead and you'll be fine. So, this is also another thing. Server. So I know I have been asked questions about, what's the server IP, all that fun stuff. Can we join you? So, for the most part, I've been using the Essential mod, which, yes, it technically allows you to host a server, but it's not like one of those 24-hour servers, if that makes sense. It's only online when the host is online. So, it's cool at times, and other times it's not as much. But I would like to get a Slugterra server going. So I've been recommended a few different ways to get that set up, and I'm pretty excited to kind of go in a little bit more detail for that. Yesterday I did talk about how I kind of really haven't had time to fully, research into it. I've been kind of kept up with work. So I have plans for this coming week to kind of dive a little bit more deeper into that research, and I would love to get that started and set up. Also, side note, I've also joined the Blitzcrew's Discord server, and they're talking about how this next upcoming update, they're going to be adding NPCs, I believe. Actually, let's see. I'll dial that up. I'm going to throw that over here real quick. See, where is it? Right there. Let's see what's under announcements. Yes, okay. So, the announcements wise for it is next update. We're getting very close to releasing the next update. At this point, our main focus is fixing as many bugs as possible both bugs introduced with new content and older bugs that were never fully resolved. We spent countless hours working on this update, and honestly, it's gone far beyond what we originally expected to accomplish. That sounds pretty cool. NPCs. As we have said before, NPCs are our main focus of this update, and we have worked on them a ton. They'll have custom generated names, different skin tones, different hairstyles and hair colors, different eye colors, different outfits and different professions, and much more. The goal is for every NPC to feel like they own unique character, or feel like their own unique character. There we go. Rather than just another copy of the same model, we're also adding a custom quest system and trading system, as well as baby NPCs that can inherit their parents' names. See, they're going to add traders and slingers. There will be both traders and slingers that you encounter throughout your adventures. Some may be friendly and willing to help you, while others definitely won't be. You'll have to figure out who you can trust. And much more. A world generation is also getting some optimization alongside countless other changes, improvements, and additions that we haven't mentioned here. We're incredibly excited for y'all to finally experience this update. So that was the announcement they did on that, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for. Especially with the NPCs. That's kind of been something I've been talking about. Because I want to say how they have it now. They have it set up where you could start doing trades, and if you have the Patrolli right here, make sure you download this with you because it will allow you to have the Change Journal. And the Change Journal will allow you to look at the different recipes for crafting stuff, talk about the slugs, their locations, what preferred food bowl they take to tame it. Let's see, I said caverns. You could also find the different mobs, and for each cavern you look at too, will show the rarity of their spawns and whatnot. So there'll be spawns of slugs, rare slugs, and even mobs that you need to kind of either avoid or fight. Probably one of my biggest tip, and this like from my personal playthroughs or like messing around with it, you definitely want to get armor. You definitely want to get armor because those dudes are tough. You have a kaiju turtle, you have a weird T-Rex thing with like 6 legs just about. There's spiders that are like insanely quick. Like, I kid you not, they are terrifying. You can see it, look away, and time you look back, they're like right on top of you. They're fast, dude. Then you have the Ice Yeti and the Earth Yeti looking thing. Those, dude, just like the spiders, they are quick. They are on you. Like, they have beef. It's on sight. They see you, they're after you. The amount of times that terrified me, looking is just right there. But, let's kind of. So after. I'm kind of rambling on, but after you get the mods, get the setup, if you really need to, you could always pause and go back to look about what I have. Honestly, not a lot of mods I've been using, but it's done me well. It's been alright. And of course, after you got that taken care of, you just hit play. If you don't know how to add these other mods, like I said, you literally just go to browse content, look it up, I'll add it to it. Since I have up and running, I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Pull that up. So, if you see right here, this is what the Essential mod adds. So you get host. Social is where you can literally add friends. You have your friends to the side. whatnot. You have the chat with them. And of course, your friends list, friend requests, block players, and let's see. You can also up here. This is where you add. So you do that. You put in their Minecraft username, add. They'll get a notification. They'll go to their thing. They'll see a thing that says, "You got a friend request, whatever." You can add them. So that's kind of that on that end. Kind of been. I have definitely a few worlds. Let's see. Maybe I should just create a world, do a solo, because I know that's kind of what. Oh, which one was it? I think it was this one. That's what that was. Yeah, that's about right. Anyways, that's kind of in on that. You can start a world. You can change the allow cheats, the basic stuff for a Minecraft world. Actually, let's see. I'm not gonna lie. Probably the only two main things I would recommend, if you feel like doing it, is turn on keep inventory. Because my main reason for that is if you don't have a bed and you get down there and you die, it puts you right back in the overworld, and the chair you used to get down there is down there now. So you have to remake the chair. So if you keep inventory on, as soon as you land, break the chair, it goes right back into inventory. So just in case if you accidentally get sent right back up, you can go right back down. And then the other thing is, this may be a big one. You can keep your slugs from getting killed. Which, in a sense, I'm not sure how that works with the slug hounds, but I'm gonna leave that on. And then probably the only thing I do change is kind of the insomnia, because I don't like phantoms. Phantoms suck. Especially in Slugterra, beforehand, the day and night cycle was not very, let's see, in practice, I feel like it wasn't really in the mod yet. So it was just dark all the time, which you can't really see the daytime, so you don't know if it's day or night. So it definitely helps. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Inventory on. Done with that. Bone chest, yes. Call this solo slug. Solo slug slinger. There we go. Yes. Actually, no, I should have probably done it in creative so I could show you guys the different slugs and how to get down there quick. But I think what I'll do. Oh, okay. So this is the Shane journal. This was spawn next to village. So this is what the options you have. The basics. That's going to be very important. I'll show you how to create your blaster, slug capsules, slug racks, how you tame the slugs, stat modular. So the stat modular is actually, that's going to go along with the trading. So if you've seen Slugterra, the show, you know in certain cases, you have to trade slugs for different gear and stuff. So that's kind of what this goes over. Um, so how your slug is valued depends on the trust level, combat level, personality traits, and star rating. So uh, all of these three will combine and create your star rating, of course. And it should look something kind of like this. So as you can see, those four are good, I think. I'm not sure how that goes. Um, but it'll tell you your trust level, combat level, personality, and if you really need, go ahead, pause. You can read it. Once you're done, continue on. But it'll tell you why it matters, how the star levels actually is valued. Um, yeah. 5 key factors: base rarity, variant rarity, personality quality, combat level, trust level. Uh, that's kind of what totals up your star rating and what the stars mean. So you have up to 20 stars in total. Only a truly extraordinary slug with max combat and trust, a rare personality, rare variant, and perfect title will ever reach the full 20. And like I said, it'll determine the slug's worth, rarity, trade value. High star slugs are exceptionally rare and highly sought after by collectors and competitive battlers alike. So, especially I think with the announcement of them adding NPCs, that's going to be where the trading and the different uh, NPCs, I guess. That's the best way. You have your traders, your slug slingers, some that will help you, some that won't. I actually kind of wonder if... Can you... Hush, phone. I'm going to silence you. My goodness. Sorry about that. It was just dinging nonstop. But, yeah. So I'm pretty excited on that. I love to see how that's going to go. Especially, I think when I do get the server set up, I may wait until after the update, so then everyone could get straight into it. Don't want to. Um, let's see. Then of course you have your fighting, the different uh, factors to it. Then you have the different slugs. Also, a side note: when you look at the slug and get back out of it, and you see it's gone, that's because you looked at it. The ones you haven't seen or kind of looked at will have these red exclamation next to it, and you have to go all the way back, and then it will pop up back here what you have looked at. Let's see, slug care. So it'll tell you. This will help with the slug personalities, what you have. Um, so slug cravings. So I think it's every Minecraft day, you'll get a new craving, and if you have the food and you give it to them, it'll increase their trust with you, and of course, like I said, that kind of increases the value of them. I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyways, then of course you have the other species. That will be the mobs and all that fun stuff. Yeah. So where is it? The Turtlon. That's the kaiju turtle that I was talking about. Dude, it is massive. Like straight up massive. Um, and then of course, let's see the different caverns. It'll show you, like it'll explain it, um, what you can find in the biome or the cavern. Uh, why is it? There it is. It'll show you the spawns. So here's what you could find at the rock lock, and what other creatures you can find there. So it could be either good or bad. Um, what ores you could find there specifically, and what layer it's on. So that's actually useful. Um, for the most part, it's only 3 layers. So you have the top layer, middle layer, layer, and the bottom layer. So one of the most important caverns, in my opinion, is the magma chambers. And the reason is you could come across the bank. So the bank, of course, you can find these rare slugs. Not really rare, but the Infernus. Okay, crazy thing. I found 2 Infernus slugs in one of my videos. Tamed both, and still didn't find a forge smelter, which that's kind of the point I'm kind of getting to. You're definitely gonna need one of these. Um, so of course, found on the bottom layer. So then we'll go to the locations. So the bank. The bank has these forged boxes that you can't open until you have a forge smelting slug, and you have to give it 10 pieces of coal to power it up all the way. You can shoot the box, it'll open, you're able to get crazy loot in it. And when I mean crazy loot, I mean there's crazy loot in there. Um, Actually, I could do this. I will leave this world, create a creative world. Start world, yes. All right. So go ahead and actually, I don't think it would matter to go down there. So we're going to go ahead and grab us a forge smelter, grab us a blaster real quick, and let's see, let's grab a forge vault, and we'll grab coal. So let's see, let's place like 3. And set our slug down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it back in the thing. Load them in is to press R. And to unload it is also R. We'll reload them back in. Take aim. And to fire is also right click. So it's open. The only thing is you can only do one at a time. So if I want to open these next 2, I have to give it more coal. Alright. Now that we have that done, we'll open this. Whole bunch of different stuff right here. Same thing with here. So this is a slug energy core. This is how you can make more blasters. Energite can be used to make that to then create more blasters. Then you have your slug capsules. These are definitely important, in my opinion, especially if you have the tame slugs killable on. They're very useful. Keep your slugs in these. That's the most important thing I'm ever going to say on that. Let's hope this last one has what it does. Okay, so this is kind of one thing I've kind of searched for. And when I mean searched, I mean in a previous my previous streams, previous episodes, I've took episodes trying to find the magma chambers just to find the bank, just to get a hold of this light water bucket. So what this does is if you do have a dead slug, usually it'll pop up a I think it should be under miscellaneous. Yeah. So if you have a slug that dies, it'll turn into a little soul amulet thing, statue looking thing. And what you do is, if you have a light water bucket, you could, depending on the slug that dies and what statue you have, you can place the water, and you could literally, actually, this isn't going to matter, but just to show you, you just throw that in there, and it'll do that magical thing, and then boom, your slug will appear back from the dead. So, just a cool little information right there. Um, but like I said, it is kind of rare, so it's definitely worth the search. Um, and a whole bunch of different stuff you can get out of it. Um, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you all so much for dropping in, watching, and if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. I will try to get to them as soon as possible. I do try to keep up with comments and questions. I'll try to get back to as soon as if I know what I'm talking, or if I understand what's going on for the question. If not, I'll probably look into it a bit more, then give you a good answer. Um, yeah, I'm really excited to see the update. Excited to get a server started for all of us. And yeah, I'll see y'all there. See y'all later. Talk to y'all later. And y'all have a good night, or day, or evening, morning. Who knows? Whenever you're watching this, have a great day. Anyways, doses.